Guys, we bred a mirror to a dog that, and I normally do this in every breed. The same boy, two females. The same boy, two females. Why do you think that is? Which means I start locking in a few traits that I like. Ego in mine wasn't a planned thing. It was planned but not planned. If she didn't take, I said, who cares? Dogs came out good. Shout out to everybody who got those dogs. And get this, some of those dogs all look different. If I make Ego, I want to make a better Ego. If I make Maestro, I want to make a better Maestro. I said I'll bring Ego back because of Zara. So I was asked, hey man, I thought you was done breeding. Look, I never said that. I said I'm done talking about it. Identity's everything in life, and one of the things that I know some people want to identify is, man, I'm a dog breeder. I'm like, yeah, I breed to teach, but I wouldn't say I'm a dog breeder. I'm a teacher at heart. I love education and great information. Even more importantly, I love making sure that people have the tools they need to do the right thing. Doesn't mean it's always going to happen, even in my world. So, if you're starting off, and you say, man, I'm going to be a dog breeder, count up your losses. If you can count your losses, you'll find the opportunity. And the opportunity that you guys have gotten from all the years of hard work and L's and everything else that we took is learning how to better communicate your dog or talk about your dog, be with your dog, take care of your dog. So let's go over a few things, which is the point of this video. Guys, we bred a mirror to a dog that, and I normally do this in every breed. The same boy, two females. The same boy, two females. Why do you think that is? Let me give you perspective because I don't think I ever even told you this. Shout out to Sin City Pits. He talked about having access to uncles, cousins, and the top part of the pedigree, which was how he sped up creating his line of dogs. I create all the relatives. So if I have a boy dog and he goes to two different females, I've got aunts, uncles, aunties, brothers, sisters all back here. Now take this girl. That girl goes to an outcross, and now this girl can go to a uncle, and I've got technically a good idea. Which means I start locking in a few traits that I like. Some of that's gonna go over your head. But I always use the same boy for two different females so I can create my outcrosses to a degree and opportunity to lock in things that I like. And I only do this if I see a female that I enjoy. Let me be very clear. Maya's not a dog that I would ever breed again. None of her dogs are dogs I would develop and breed again. Could I use her dogs if needed to breed again? Yes. To be very clear, I like what I saw from Nala and Flex, if I'm being honest. They were active dogs who had some drive. They were highly capable. And they actually didn't really look like Maya at all. If you think about it, you go back to some of those old videos and say, damn, we used Hot Shot and Maya. They didn't look like Maya. The other ones, they took on Maya's approach. And they looked like Opie and Dopey. They barked the same, they're a little dumb. Nala had a good bark, Flex did too. They sounded like dogs. I'm like, ooh, even the first time, I'm never gonna forget when Hunter met us at one of the parks, Harper Hill. And Flex jumped up on the thing and Nala did too. And this was right about 7-8 months. We start seeing that, 6 months, 7 months, that fit bully thing, right? So at the same time, you never know. But I had a good idea. Ego in mine wasn't a planned thing. It was planned but not planned. If she didn't take, I said, who cares? Dogs came out good. Shout out to everybody who got those dogs. And get this, some of those dogs all look different. I can pull from here, add to that, boom, 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 boom. Amir right now, she's producing consistency in terms of structure, and she's not gonna be big size-wise, but even what she's bringing to the table, you go, wow, I like that, because foundationally the question is very simple. Can I make some good dogs? And Amir makes great dogs, because they're gonna take on the mom's mitochondria, and they're gonna be driven dogs. The boy's gonna add subtle touches to things, right? So even when people are like, and this is why I'm really doing this video too, someone messaged me the other day, they were like, hey, as a dog, how much of ego do you see in my shirt? I said, none. I've never told you guys I was breeding to create the same dog. I said, we'll better the dog. There'll be better dogs, right? If I make ego, I want to make a better ego. If I make maestro, I want to make a better maestro. I said I'll bring Ego back because of Zara. And because Ego's on the top part of Maestro's pedigree. Now that'll be an interesting thing because I'll bring back something that's very unique to me. And I know exactly what to do. But when people are out here breeding, man, I got this such and such line. Let me be very clear and tell you this. In the German Shepherd lines and some of the Rottweiler lines and various lines where they've got 200 years, there's a way to create way more consistency than you'll ever get inside the American Bully, if we're being honest. And those dogs, because they all look the same, you're looking for a bloodline where the dog has certain characteristics, not from a look standpoint even, but from a capability standpoint, that drive one's ability to say, man, I got a black line such and such. And you know what you're getting from that dog because of the traits that have been passed on, not just through looks, but who the dog is and can be to you. In this case, with the American Bully, the thing I like and dislike, how do you recreate Ego 42 times? You don't. You make a better one, and a better one, and a better one, and it should get better. That's why all the bullies kind of look different, unless we talk about those guys who locked in stuff, like Sin City. Yeah, good thing we're back here because we picked this up immediately. Where's that? Oh, we got a paper towels? Have some. Don't forget to put your shoes back on. Put your shoes back on. Yep. But, and anywho, guys, if you're starting today and you want to learn more about breeding and things to consider when you're getting into this space, I would say comment below because we might have a breeding masterclass per se based on what I would consider doing. But even more importantly, we're seeing consistency in some of the females. I have to make sure that my females can pass along great dogs or create great dogs. All these pups are good dogs, to say the least. And they've been super motivated. You got a pool bag and everything. I tell you, man, that's that boy. He used to do that doo-doo, boy. And look, that's a solid turn right there. So when you say, man, hey, how do you convert them over? They ate raw food the other day. I gave them some other stuff to build their gut microbiome today, which is some Kiwan stuff. That right there is good poop. That's good poop right there. I love it. You go in here, Stan. I appreciate it. That's good poop, and I love seeing that, to be clear, because that means the food is working. They've only been off mom for 4 days, 3 days technically. And again, to get her back to weight, you turn around, send her home so she can get rid of her stress. Oh, look at this little girl, look at me, look, good girl. And I'm gonna put a water pill in here so they can drink their water and enjoy their little time, people. But keep these pups hydrated, keep them fed well. Oh wow. And as I've always said, take care of the dogs. Have a plan, guys. From day one, I said T-Fit here with Fit Bully TV. That's what I said. Did I lie? That's exactly what some dogs that could. That was that. Get this. These dogs gonna be able to too. I wish if I'm being honest, I would keep one of these to prove the point, but I got Maestro. That's the other thing you gotta be mindful of. You're like, hey, do I keep another one? No. But this, unfortunately, if Cha-Cha's preguntas, I'm gonna have to keep one of them for safety purposes. Cause that joker gonna be, I'll tell you right now, that's an uncle to a niece, Zara's brother, to Cha-Cha's, to Zara's daughter. You know what that girl gonna be able to do? And I'm bringing back in the height. Mind you, we went blue. On this part right here, everybody's 20 inches and up. Zara's 18. One of them jokers gonna be right. Might be better than Zara. He said, oh, I made the right choice again. You gotta know what you're looking for, what you're doing though, man. I'll tell you right now, if Cha-Cha's pregnant by that sound crazy. Cause if you getting pregnant by or some other stuff, you need Jesus. God bless you though, guys. Listen, take care of your dogs. Ask questions, don't ask me. Comment below. We're gonna build something up so you can learn. Until next time.